What's up, agents, and welcome back to another division video. It's the 11th of November 2025. It's time to do the vendor reset, so don't forget to hit that sub button and give the video a like. Let's get straight into it. We're starting off with an Emmeline's guard, pretty well rolled. Just change the headshot to damage to target out of cover and you're on to a winner. There's a C-Tar with damage to target out of cover on it. If you like this gun, you might want to pick that up. It's okay, it's not the best. Everything else though is garbage. Let's move on. Okay, we're at the clan vendor. There is a scalpel, again pretty well rolled, but the gun is not the best. But if you want it, you could pick it up and change it to damage target out of cover. A hardwired chest piece, tipping scales holster, aces and 8 mask. There is a classic M1A, which I wouldn't take, no damage target out of cover. Everything else is not that great. These China Light gloves could be okay if you're doing explosive damage build, skill damage, skill haste, could be a win with them. Everything else though, kind of trash. Let's move on. Countdown vendor has got a boomstick with damage to target out of cover if that's your kind of thing. And a safety distance if you want it as well. Not great. Let's move on. At the theatre, there's an Achilles with damage to target out of cover if you want to run that perfect soft spot. There is some Alps Summit gloves with status effects and skill damage on, so definitely not what you're looking for. You really want skill haste on these, so maybe an easy pass. But the electric are okay. They could be skill damage and status effects if you wanted to. Everything else is just trash. Let's move on. Checking out the castle, we've got a designated hitter, which is not a great gun, and it's definitely not the name I usually call it. We've got a GR9 with health damage. Again, not that great. Everything down here today is garbage. Let's just move on. Okay, at the campus we've got a night watcher. This thing shows up loads, but if you want one, there is one there. Rate of fire on the L86, not the best because the mag size is tiny. Urban lookout with crit damage on, so it could be crit chance, crit damage, maybe if that's what you're going for, or if you're going for the marksman rifle damage on it, could be weapon handling headshot damage pretty easily. Probably our best piece of the week, and that's saying something. Let's move on. DZ West has got some Emperor's Guards. They've got health on though, unfortunately. That could have been so good. Got some Breaking Point gloves, the Foundry Bulwark set of knees. Yeah, nothing great here. Let's just move on. Alright, DZ East has got an Ekim's long stick, just like mine. Change it to damage target out of cover. It's pretty well rolled, but the gun is not that great, unlike mine. We've got a Negev with rate of fire. Actually pretty good. Does need a little bit of work, but I'd farm one rather than pick it up with DZ credits if you want to use it. Tipping scales mask, Eclipse Protocol holster. And got a headshot damage DNH, but again, I'd farm this rather than use DZ credits. It has to be pretty special if we want to pick it up with DZ credits. So yeah, the rest is garbage. Let's move on to DZ South. So DZ South has got a gift with weapon handling and crit damage. So if we're going to spend, I would spend here if you need a good gift, because it gives you two options, right? It could be weapon handling headshot or crit chance, crit damage. So yeah, a good gift to pick up. That's a gift from the division game this week because everything else is trash. Eclipse Protocol backpack, Eclipse Protocol chest piece, both two pieces that are really great in Eclipse Protocol build. Definitely would recommend. Everything else though, yeah, it's just garbage. Let's move on. Checking out the Brooklyn vendor. Let's have a look. We've got a military MK17 with damage targets out to cover, but the other attributes are low. I probably would just farm an alternative. So yeah, not the greatest. Everything here is just trash. It is just trash. Let's move on. At the Haven vendor, is he going to be as random as he always is? It looks like he is. He really is. Yeah. That is really weird. Yeah, I mean, he's super random as always. Right, alright, let's go and see the main man. Looking for Roy to save us. Come on, Roy. What have you got for our season finale week? He's got a Thorn. If you want one, change the headshot to damage to target out of cover. He's got a Providence holster that could be crit chance, crit damage pretty easily. And he's got absolutely nothing else. So with all that said, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Thanks for watching. As always, agents, If you've not yet subscribed, please do hit that button. Help me get to 40k before the end of the year, and drop the video a like to help grow the channel's reach. See you in the next one. Bye bye.